Hey, welcome back to another feeding game for you guys today. It may seem a little similar to other games we've played, but as long as we're changing up what we're using, it's still going to be enriching and it's still going to help your dog with confidence skills and overall their problem solving skills. So we're going to do containers and we are going to use multiple different containers in different ways to hide your dog's food, and they have to figure out how to uncover the food generally enough. I don't have a lot of plastic food containers, to be honest. So I did grab more like boxes that I have around. But if you have plastic food storage containers, getting different sizes of those can be great. Ideally, what we're looking for are just things that we can cover food up that are maybe bigger, smaller in size, so we can kind of layer different ways. So what I'm going to do is start with these plastic containers, and I might be able to use this little bowl that I have too. And to start, I'm going to individually have these around. And today I'm going to use treats. But this game can easily be played with kibble. Now I'm going to flip and put one treat on top of each item. Very easy, level 1. Each treat or each food item is on top. We don't really have to get into them very hard. I'm just going to introduce each item this way to him. Get your last one. Yeah, get your last one. In here. There you go. Now, once he's gotten all of his treats, what I'm going to do now is same thing, but flip each container over. I know. So now here's some problem solving coming into play where he has to flip the containers over to find the food. Now I'll just say too, again, the reason why I'm using treats instead of kibble, it's 2:30 in the afternoon. He may not be really hungry for kibble. So in order to show you guys and entice him a little bit more, I am using treats instead. But you can definitely use kibble. Or if it is the middle of the day and you need for your dog to do something, just grab a small handful of treats that you'd like to use. We're taking off with that one. Honestly, these containers are proving a little bit more difficult than like the cups. So this is great. Excellent. You're getting it. Good boy. Keep trying. Get it. Get it. Keep trying. Get it. Get it. Get it, buddy. You're trying. Good boy. Oh, yay. You got it, Pete. He doesn't even know he has it out. Pete, you got it, buddy. Oh, no. I'm just going to, I'll tell him here soon. You poor sweet soul. You got it. Look, it's back here. There it is. Good boy. Okay, so these are new items, so they did take Pete a little bit longer. What I'm going to do is to increase difficulty if your dog can do it. If not, if just having these different objects on the ground is enough, that's fine. We don't want our dogs to get frustrated. What I'm going to do is pair one that might have been a little harder with one that's a little easier. To start, I'm going to stack the smaller one on top because that's easy and get him to find the treat that way. Then I'll move this way so you can see. I'm going to stack the smaller one underneath the bigger one and have him go that way. I'll do the same with these over here. I might start with that first, making it a little easier with both of them stacked. Good boy. Hi, yeah. Then what I might do is do a little stack. Ooh, a little stack this way. What was that? Oh, man. So now I've just increased difficulty with adding different levels between the different objects. Go this way. That one might be kind of hard. Oh, you're getting it. Good job, buddy. Now, if you feel like your dog kind of tries and then gives up, could be a little difficult for them, you could mix a couple of little treats in with their kibble and see if something that smells a little different may help them as well. But remember, we don't want a frustrated dog. What I'm seeing here with Pete is he's fairly relaxed. He's still sniffing, he's scooting it around. If he was scratch and kind of going crazy, or starting to foam at the mouth, or his pupils were getting wide, or he's really trying to gnaw on it, and you just feel like there's increased breathing, heavy breathing, anything that what we would think as a human would say, ooh, that looks kind of frustrated, like he looks mad or angry or upset. Those are things that I want to look for while my dog is doing these puzzles. So keep that in mind and just make it a little easier for your dog if you need to do that. Like this, he's going to walk away, but he may end up coming back later. That's fine. Good boy. You want to try some boxes? So I can do the same thing with some boxes that I have around too. So very similar to the containers, what I'm going to do is put some treats in a box. I could start, open face. That's pretty easy. I'm going to go ahead and put a treat under. And then I could also layer some boxes within boxes. So I can grab a small box, put some treats in the small box, inside a medium-sized box with a small box or a bigger box here, right? And then flip it over. This one, what I might do is like cut the lid off so it can be a little easier to scoot around. But basically, I'm going to layer all the boxes inside each other and flip them over. Get them, bud. Oh, there we go. Good job. One thing with the boxes that I like, because I usually cut them, or you can fold in the flaps. It's usually a little bit more uneven, so it's a little easier for your dog to use their nose and tip over. So that's one way that they can be maybe a little easier versus the plastic containers are all nice and clean and level. Plastic containers may be a little bit harder. Wow, good job. Good job, buddy. Good job. Good boy, keep going. Yeah, good job. And try and eat the box. And that's fine. Using on all of these games we play, especially when I'm using objects that aren't specifically made for dogs, I'm going to make sure that I'm monitoring my dog, that they're not ingesting anything they shouldn't ingest. Goodish boy. Goodest boy. And keep playing along with him. So this is probably something that I wouldn't just like set up for my dog and walk away unless I knew for sure that my dog wouldn't eat it. Pete's going to go ahead and tear up that box. I'm just going to make sure he doesn't eat it. He normally doesn't, so I'm not too worried about it. A little bit of extra enrichment for him to just be able to tear that box up, and that's fine with me. So like I said, with your feeding games, just make sure your dog is not getting frustrated. Make it easier for them if they are. You could try, if they're kind of a picky eater anyway, mixing some treats with their kibble for these games. But generally, I just try and make it a little easier in the beginning. And then over time, when you do the same game over and over and over again, that's usually when you can advance it. Or if your dog is used to puzzle games, you may have to advance it right away. It just really depends on the situation. So we just want to make sure we have nice, happy dogs, a great way to burn some energy, give them some enrichment, and meet their needs as an animal. So living in our house. But thank you guys again for coming. I hope you give this game a try. I'll see you next time.